A meme NFT just sold for $500,000. Spotify improved its library section, and Roku and YouTube TV are fighting. How's it going, everybody? This is Dave LeClaire with MUO Tech Bytes, and I am here to tell you about the latest technology news. There's been some big stuff happening over the last 24 hours, and it is time for us to break it down. So, without further ado, let's hop in and look at the first story, which you will not believe is about a meme. So unless you haven't been paying attention to the internet for the past 15 years, you've probably seen the Disaster Girl meme. It's one of the more popular memes on the internet. Everybody loves it. You see the little girl's face, you see a fire burning in the background, she looks like she's enjoying the fire. It has been used to represent just about every disaster in the history of humankind. And now the girl responsible for the meme has sold it as an NFT for about $500,000. Now, Zoe Roth did not start the fire. It was actually a controlled fire that she was at, happening in her small town, and they took a photo of her, and the rest is history. But she definitely started a fire in her bank account because she's 21 years old now, she's going to college, she's got some debt to pay off, so why not pay it off by selling yourself as an NFT? Now, what I want to know from you guys is, do any of you own an NFT? And if you do, what do you own an NFT of? Do you own a popular meme? Do you own a cool video? Hit the comments section and tell us about your NFT buying experience. So Spotify's back at it again. This time it has updated the Your Library page on Android and iOS, making it much easier to find your songs and your podcasts that you have saved, so you can go back, listen to them again, find them when you need them as quickly and painlessly as possible. So with the new update, Spotify brought 4 major changes to the Your Library page. There are better sorting options, new dynamic filters, content pinning, and a grid view. All 4 of these features come together to make finding stuff in your library a far less painful experience. And when you're jamming out to your favorite music, the last thing you want to do is waste a bunch of time trying to find a particular song that you want to listen to. And when you're trying to be informed about the world through the magic of podcasts, you want to find those podcasts quickly and painlessly. Spotify's definitely been on a roll lately with updates. It's put out all kinds of new stuff that really is improving its mobile apps and its desktop apps. This update is rolling out on Android and iOS today, so you should be able to get it on your device. Just make sure to keep your app current and up to date, and then let us know in the comments what you think of Spotify's new library. So just the other day, we learned that Roku and Google were having a little bit of a spat over the YouTube TV and some of the terms that Google had for Roku to have YouTube TV on its service. And well, Roku decided that they're not down with Google's terms, and they have pulled the YouTube TV app from its app store. Now, if you already have it on your device, you will still be able to use it, and Google points out that you'll be able to still cast YouTube TV to a Roku device, but you will not be able to download the app from Roku's app store. So if you currently have it installed on your device, do not delete it, at least not for a while. Who knows if they'll work this thing out. Roku specifically said that it asked Google for 4 things. We have only asked Google for 4 simple commitments. First, not to manipulate consumer search results. Second, not to require access to data not available to anyone else. Third, not to leverage their YouTube monopoly to force Roku to accept hardware requirements that would increase consumer costs. Fourth, not to act in a discriminatory or anti-competitive manner against Roku. Those all sound like fairly reasonable requests, but it sounds like Google and Roku just couldn't work things out for the time being. But these things tend to work themselves out. The companies tend to find that it benefits them to work together, and they end up getting over their problems. Hopefully that's the case here for Roku users and YouTube TV users, but we'll just have to wait and see. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this episode of MUO Tech Bytes is in the books. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you found it informative. Make sure to hit that like button. It will make me extremely happy, and I will see you in the next one.